What up, collective? My glasses look lopsided. Is it me? Oh, yeah. All eyes on me. I ain't thinking about you. I know you thinking about me. Your little ritual didn't work. Back to sender, definitely. So, collective. What's good? What's good? Yeah. Some of these weirdos, yeah, that believe that um like self-appointed authority. These are people that believe they have the right to hack your accounts and attach themselves to your account. What for? Is it because the truth's being exposed? It's funny you say. It's funny you should say that, karmics. Especially the ones that are not part of your bloodline. Especially the ones that deliberately manipulated themselves and married into your family. They're your biggest haters. And the funny thing is, you're all being exposed. Because while you was out here being for the streets, putting spells on your partners to keep them zombified, you failed to do the most important things. Oh, let's not forget. Putting false pregnancies on people. Watch when them DNA test comes out. Hilarious. Not only that, you've been fornicating with other family members. Some of you is people you work with. Some of you is other individuals in that family. For some of you, you've been real busy. Man or woman, male or female, sorry. You've been real busy. You've been giving out like Skittles to anyone and everyone. Do you know what I heard? Every color of the rainbow. So that tells me some of you have I don't know if we call it like a lust demon. Yeah, you probably tried to send it to the collective, innit? Unlike some of you, we have self-control. Clearly. Yeah. It's like you want us to be doubtful in ourselves. You want us to stop what we're doing. You want us to essentially give up because you chose to give up on yourself. You're just mad that we didn't make the same choices you did. Yeah. And you're also mad that shit you've been doing has been illuminated. And these individuals that bared false witness against the star energy, a true divine earth angel. Yeah. You tried to hide someone who was a true star because you was never a star. So I get it. You want to do what we do. You wasn't ordained to. That's the whole point in it. You have your destiny. We have ours. You can't pick and choose. In fact, you chose your destiny. This is the truth. You chose your own destiny. Yes, you've been trying to hide the truth with the moon cycles, as well as attempting to continue to do death rituals. Very stupid. So clearly, whoever taught you didn't teach you very well. And I must say, there are a lot of you that are hiding behind the pulpit. You're the biggest demons, by the way. Some of you, if you look back on previous videos that I've done on my channel, I did actually expose these people. These are the same people that have been attacking me. And it's so funny because I used to attend some of these churches growing up. And I believe when I had my first spiritual awakening. But yeah, I observed things that wasn't very godly, let's just say that. And it's literally like it's more regular than not, if that makes any sense. Once you see the signs, you can't unsee it. Excuse me. So anyway, let's see what the energy has today. Something you believed you was going to be able to accomplish. Now, you could say this could be male or female, but you could say I kind of sense both. So there is an emperor in the upright. It wasn't on the fence, it was directly in the upright. For some of you, this is an individual that you may be aligned for. But notice how the moon card came out before with the star card. So that tells me that these people have been trying to keep you from who you was destined to have a union with. Because clearly, once you get with your aligned partner, basically, these family members and these people in the community, even people in organizations, they can no longer live off of you. Especially those that got married in your name just to steal. And the crazy thing about it is, not trying to be funny, disrespectfully, it is what it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Some of you are legal, shouldn't even be here. God knows how you got her in the first place, but yeah. So you're not. So some of you are undocumented. Let me just say that. Not anymore. Ain't that why ICE is in England? Yeah. They're closing in, guys. They're closing in. So yeah, there's about to be some truth exposed. Or someone was meant to speak up about something. Or maybe they've been blocking this message from coming in. Yeah, around regardless of money. Whatever part they played. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, I was duped or I was lied to. The facts still remain. You chose not to verify anything, so that's not an excuse. Sorry. Not an excuse. Yeah. So now you're in some type of mental entrapment over this because you know it's coming out. You know you can no longer keep whatever secret this is. Yeah, but I King of Pentacles in the reverse. I get it, maybe one person lied to the other, yeah? But even still, you chose not to verify any facts. You chose to run with whatever false narrative you was being told. So that tells me you ain't no better. You ain't no better. Do you understand? It is what it is. So if you're thinking that if you try and make some type of reconnection with some love bombing bullshit, that you're going to be accepted back. Not a fucking chance. And collective, I wouldn't advise it. Because it's not genuine. These are the individuals that kind of like, you could call them gigolo, gold diggers. They don't do anything with any integrity. These are these very greedy sloth energies. And I mean sloth in the most disrespectful way possible. Because that's who these people are. For some of you, you know these people full well. For some of you, these people are your elders. So what example are they setting? And it just seems like it is the younger generation that has to set the example for these dinosaurs. These sloth energy dinosaurs. For some of you, it's your own parents or step parents. Some of you, it could be your foster parents, or if you was adopted, your adopted parents. But once the money stops raking in, once they're no longer able to live off your pocket, the fact that everything that they projected onto you, you was able to heal from, that's when they started these rituals. They up the ante, so to speak. Some people are even going broke, or they have gone broke. They're losing everything. Let's make that very clear. And it's funny how the Ace of Swords comes out first, or second, sorry. So that tells me this King of Pentacles in the reverse plays a big part in something that was stolen. Maybe whatever family they married themselves into, they came in doing the devil's work. I get a Mason, Eastern Star. For some of you come from a bloodline of shamans. Some of you do actually come from a bloodline where spiritual gifts was prevalent. This is the kind of things that they're trying to keep hidden from you, your true identity. They thought if they kept your true identity hidden, yeah, exactly. They did it to delay you. And for my observation, some sort of traumatic experience is what awakened whatever gifts these were. I believe they was either laying dormant or they was using spell work to block you from your own gifts. You have no right to do that to my collective at all. Again, the catalyst is family members whose ultimate goal was to delay you in every which way possible. For some of you, this is why you was never nurtured, you was never taught anything. They've been abusive to you since you left your mother's womb. Physically, spiritually, mentally, sexually. Gotta say it like it is. But the hardest pill to swallow is knowing that for whichever parental figure it was for you, collective, the other parent had foreknowledge. It's either they had foreknowledge willingly or they was placed under some type of spell. Maybe they was just desperate to have a relationship, which is quite sad. So their first priority was not to protect their own. Their first priority was to protect their relationship. A relationship that was built on 40 grounds. This person only came in to attach themselves to your family's ancestral wealth. Hence why I said, yeah. Excuse me. These are, told you. So these are individuals that are devils, but they try to have you in some, or they try to project some type of devil entity onto you. It was literally, essentially, just to drain you and siphon your essence. For some of you, they know what you was destined for. They wanted it for themselves. And they have refused to stop what they was doing. So this tells me they stopped at nothing to make your life a living hell. The ultimate goal was they wanted you to take yourself out. But let's be clear, they did try to sacrifice you, absolutely. Yeah, now they're fighting about it. They're miserable, they're quarreling, they're blaming each other. But nobody wants to take accountability. Guess what? All of you that play the hand are receiving karma. For the most part, it's permanent. You can't buy your way out of it. You can't talk your way out of it. Nobody's looking for an apology. You're just mad that we have discernment. You're also mad that we refuse these falsified love offers or proposals that you sent in. You paid people. Disgusting. And for some of you, like I said, this is family members. They had front row seats. So then I even see someone paying someone to and getting illegally surveillance you. Notice how only now people are coming out and speaking more about people being watched through their own cameras. Yeah. For some of you, it was these individuals and whoever they sent towards you that was illegally extorting you and selling the footage on the dark web. Yeah. Justice is here for you. But they shared it amongst their affiliates, is what I'm getting. So I don't know. You need to get that. I just heard pay-per-view. Oh. So not only were you selling illegal footage of individuals in the most intimate moments in the privacy of their own home, some of you weirdos was, I don't know if they hacked some type of device or if you had cameras. Some of you may have had secret cameras placed in your property, so you was being watched. Disgusting. This is why you may have, like, on your daily travels, this is why these people knew when to send people towards you to approach you. Because they was watching you leave. So kind of like he was a study subject. And it was all really just to keep you from finding out the truth. They wanted you tethered to them. Not trying to be funny, but I'm seeing family members here that trigger warning that don't feel there's anything wrong with incest. Excuse me. You know your experiences, so that's also a lot of things you have to heal from a lot of you collective. You kind of, in the best way possible, this is what they was projecting on you. They wanted you to feel as though it was your fault, that you did something to deserve being treated like that. You didn't. Now it's come full circle. Yeah. So you've had to do a lot of healing, a lot of soul searching. You found a new way of life. As hard as that was, you found a new perspective. Whatever it was you was experiencing, the creator heard your cry. So it's literally like, it's going to be different for everybody. You surrendered yourself. Not saying that you was told verbally. I think you had the inner knowing that this was the only way forward for you. Because back then, obviously, you don't know what you know now. What I'm trying to say is you cannot fight what you can't see. So I'm also seeing these are people that kept you cloaked. Also, and they kept you at a lower frequency deliberately, so they could siphon what was rightfully yours. Collective, a lot of people is doing this to you, unfortunately. But it's fine. Whether some of you are still healing, everybody's on different stages. You've done the work, you ascended. You learnt the valuable lessons. Although that is what life is about, isn't it? And this is your promise. Probably explains why they're trying to hack your accounts and attach themselves to your account. Why is that? I deserve. These people are spiritual vagabonds. Desperate and afraid. Everything in their existence is crashing down, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Probably because they built it off of faulty foundations, stolen energy, stolen assets. That's what happens. You curse. Once you do things like that, it's cursed. That's what happens. Once you steal shit that don't belong to you, it's cursed. And then you curse yourself. So there's some people out there that want to validate reasons to excuse the behavior. There's nothing you can say. Yeah. The same way they wanted you feeling overwhelmed, overburdened. That was just more so a way to keep you in like a depressive, low mood. Stagnancy, I'm seeing. Clarify the 6 of Wands, Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah. It's funny how the Chariot fell out on the Justice card. So you continue to move forward as Bros bringing in justice. Yeah, some of you are resting. Some of you need to rest a bit more. And for those on the other side of karma, everything in your world is being laid to rest. Synchronicities 3 and 4 of Swords. Knight of Wands, yeah. It's funny how the Nine of Wands landed on the Devil card. Yeah, these people are going through drastic changes. I can only imagine. So, there was a time when these people was going as far as siphoning your looks with some of you. That's funny. You talk a big talk, but yet you're starting to siphon collectives. Not just authenticity. So it's literally like they wanted you to look like them and they want to look like you. That's just weird. But hey, that's what people are like. But yeah. So they're going through drastic changes that they have no control over. And I can only imagine they're still trying to present themselves as though their life is wonderful. That's on you guys. I really don't care. But for you, collective, you've come on in leaps and bounds outside of what these people are trying to do. You've been very resourceful. Yeah. They're just mad that even amid the chaos, you still found your inner happiness. I'm getting inner peace. And mind you, for some of you, these people are boasting and bragging the types of shit they did. You got some very jealous Jezebels. You even got some very jealous people from the past that you may have used to being acquainted with. They was your handlers. Your family was paying them. Or giving them gifts of some sort. It was all part of their plot to make you feel less than. And everything you shared with these individuals, they were just passing back the information. So you was literally surrounded by snakes. Literally. As hard as that is to believe, I believe some of you see that clearly now. But you detached, so it is what it is. Yeah. Why am I in birds? Do you like birds? Someone's got a thing for birds, or somebody was using birds as like a monitoring spirit. I don't know who that was for, but if you know, you know. Let me talk more in this page of cups. They're mad at the fact that people still show you love. Yeah, you're a Queen of Wands. They hate that. They hate the fact that you're warm, you're cheerful. You don't allow your present circumstances to dictate how you feel, how you move forward. If that makes any sense. So they want the keys. They want to know how you do it. They're still trying to hide shit though. But what they didn't realize is the same way they do rituals over the moon cycles. The prayers you send out, you may have did it in advance. Yeah, they're coming into fruition. You may be seeing signs and synchronicities. So you've been crowned, or you still hold your crown. However which way you want to look at it. Yeah, you're gaining some type of traction, some type of success through whatever it is you've been doing. You've also been embarking on other things. That probably explains why they've hacked your accounts so that they can look and be nosy and be all up in your business. Try minding a business that pays you. Do you understand? Continue to add to your karma. I just heard someone say they ain't got nothing to lose. So clearly you're continuing to move forward, and that's really what's pissing them off. It's literally like, when you heal from certain things, it's so funny because where they was keeping you in some type of unhealed reactive state, that is reactive abuse. Do you understand? For a lot of you, you're gonna come to the realization that it's been them the whole time doing this to you, covertly. And then giving people the 411 to come into your existence, come into your life, and then do exactly the same. They wanted you to believe it was something wrong with you. Because they know you're more than good enough. They saw your potential before you did. And the fact that it's the same people that were supposed to protect you that's been going out in society slandering you. They did this to other family members too. Think about it. For some of you, you've been given these visions of things that may have happened in the past that are relevant to today. For some of you, you've been getting them. So it's been putting the pieces of the puzzle together. That makes any sense? These people are just mad also that now you keep things to yourself. Maybe you used to overshare a bit too much. So now you do the opposite. You're very selective in what you share, if you share anything at all. So they can't quite figure you out. You need to figure yourself out, karmics. Yeah. You're sailing on to calmer water. Some of you already done that. You're embarking on new friendships, meeting new people. Yeah, so this is what's bringing in your 10 of cups. Yeah. You literally walked into your own alignment. I kind of get any people wanted you blinded. But for some of you, it's weird because considering these people took out certain family members for their wealth, what they didn't realize was they just freed them to be able to protect you better in the spirit. They didn't bank on that one. Some of them's being haunted by the same people they took out, that they sacrificed. Because some of you, you've been illuminating something, or you've been speaking on something, so they want you to shut up. Yeah. So where they may have tried to downplay who you was or degrade who you was by slander. Yeah. You just manifested your own 10 of Pentacles. You was already at the 9. Let me get one more. Okay. Yeah. When I was saying to you, it's like they wanted to keep you in like a certain perspective. For some of you, it was quite toxic, very, very negative. And and by you doing this, it kept you stagnant. Whilst these people were stealing everything from you. That's literally what they've been doing. Even people you believe was close to you, yeah, they was in on it too. They was all in on it. Let's be clear. Now they're disappointed because you chose to give yourself unconditional love, regardless. Yeah. So these clearly are people that don't love themselves. It's like they hate the fact that I'm gonna say it. No matter what they try, you always come out of it unscathed. Your bounce back needs to be studied, and that's what they're jealous of. Yeah, but you made the right changes, collective, so that's all that matters. Fuck what anybody else got to think. Yeah, they're stuck in their head about this. But they wanted you stuck in your head. At one point, there was a time when you were stuck in your head. It's like whoever you was around, they'd give this person a rundown on how to put you in that energy. It's literally like they was using others or paying others to coercively control you, which is just weird. Whilst they're out there painting some false narrative. And now they're confused as to why you're still fighting. Yeah. I gotta take these as they came. Yeah, so everything they paid for, they didn't obtain. Some of them's probably mad. They're probably saying they want a refund, but hey, it is what it is. There's no coming back. Look at that. You sealed your fate. You sealed your fate. For somebody, they were trying to do some type of spell work to make you come back. Or they thought if they took everything from you and blocked everything from you, you'd have no choice but to come back to your abusers. Not a chance. Yeah, they hate that. I told you. They hate that what you're destined for. They know that's your birthright. Important union of balance. For some of you, they're trying to make you reconcile with a warlock. It's not gonna happen. A warlock that's infected. Let's be clear. A warlock that has multiple entities on them, in them. A warlock that is slowly dying. For some of you, it's your own parent. For others, I'm getting a parent, an uncle, an ex. Spiritual parasite. That's exactly what they are. They only want you back in their energy so that they can survive. And for most of you, they want to finish the job. So they was your hitman. Yeah, they was trying to do magic to do it. So you know that if you've learned to in the best way possible, you had to master the art of detachment. These are individuals that was projecting thought processes or trying to attach thoughts of them. That makes any sense? To interfere with you, to make you think, oh, I should be with that man that was beating me and essaying me and stealing from me and cheating on me and fucking up my pH balance. Does that sound normal? But the minute you chose to heal and cut the cords, you released it. For some of you, it was discarded. They found a better option or a better supply. Good for you. Yeah, they thought they was finding a star. You didn't. Collective you was always the star. They knew it too. This is someone that just tried to hijack your whole identity. Also, this is someone who's got a reputation for being grimy. Again, anybody that can have, let's say, 20 baby mothers and 35 kids, that's a red flag. Definitely a red flag. It ain't a star. Yeah. They tried to take your strength away from you. For some of you, yeah, you're an empress. So when you ascend, yeah, especially when you stick to the path that was designated for you, do you know what happens? This is what these people are failing to realize. Every level, you get handed more guides or more powerful guides. Does that make any sense? So you get more guides and your protection goes up. Not only that, because of what you carry within collective, you get fortified. So you could kind of say spiritually, you walk with a lion. Do you understand? For some of you, you have the heart and the strength of a lion. As normal as you may look, you're not ordinary. You never have been. You never will be. Not now. So these individuals, collective, that collaborated, worked together strategically, they're all getting it. And the funny thing is, they're fighting amongst each other now. Yeah. They're finding someone to scapegoat for the Ten of Swords. But I'm hearing that whatever organization these people are a part of, the decision's already been made. So take with that what you will. Yeah. These people are stuck in their heads. Because they don't know what to do. For some of you, I'm getting what they did was stupidly, they tried to call judgment on you for whatever reason, but the dumb thing is that you cannot call judgment on somebody that you attacked. So what they've been doing is they've been trying to call judgment on you, trying to return to sender magic they sent out. Make that make sense? And then they jump in your life or hack your phone to then sit and spy and see if anything's happening to you. How do we look? Yeah. And that's really pissing them off. I literally see someone like ripping their hair out. Yeah. Some of you have increased up into a Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, I believe they're hacking your devices to find a way to steal something from you. Some of you could be seeing 10-10, which is completion. 10-10. 88. 333. Yeah. Love is in the reverse. So these are karmic individuals. Some of you was attached to these karmic individuals. Again, I said that already, didn't it? Some of these individuals was straight paid handlers. For some of you, it was handlers. For some of you, it was your own hitman. Let's just call a spade a spade. That was their job, was to overburden you in every way, shape, or form, which clearly didn't work. So now they're overburdened because they know what they signed up for. I don't know if there is a spiritual number of like 10, 10, 10. Come on. Give me one more. Let me get one more to confirm the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. They tried to knock a star off of their own Wheel of Fortune. The funny thing is, we did the work, so it's not going to work. It's only people like yourself that manipulated yourselves, do you understand, and caused harm to others to place yourself on the top of the wheel. Your ass is grass. Because all the magic you've been doing over however long is all coming back to you. And including the same people trying to protect you, they're getting hit too. The ancestors ain't missing anybody. Nobody's escaping this one. Yeah, see there? Yeah. A high priestess has the support of the world. The world is backing you, collective. Rightfully so. Shit. So that tells me I'm kind of getting a sense of like frustration. Like very hold on. Hold on to your love. Where was we? Yeah, these are a lot of people that was dabbling in things they knew nothing about. So whatever they learned from their little coven affiliation, maybe some of these downloaded certain spells or bought certain spell books and thought they would like have a try. Amateurs. Some of you almost burnt your own houses down, lighting candles. Weirdos. Because your intentions wasn't pure. It was never gonna work. But you didn't really figure that one out. These are people heavily in their ego. They're mad because you're sharing your gifts with the universe, sharing your gifts with the world. These are the same people that claim you to be fake, but yet, though, look at what they're doing. So there's probably ones out here so-called trying their dick. Let's have a look. Yeah. These are people out here trying to block other suitors. Why would you want to block other suitors? Yeah. Told you, broadcasters that married for money. Yeah. These are people that have zero honor. The world is seeing straight through these individuals. These are individuals that love bomb other people to attach to them. So they attach to people that's convenient. And this is why they're broke, because they're always on the move. Always on the move. So I'm getting scammers, like a group of scammers that are, yeah. They have to move because they're losing whatever they have, whether it be property or cars. Maybe some of these people are trying to hide so that their assets don't get taken from them. But you gained it by illegal and criminal proceeds. Yeah, they hate the way you shine. Someone else is being exposed as a fake. Give me something for the what's the tea spirit. Yeah. So I told you these are people hacking and screenshotting your shit, trying to kiss people's ass to get illegal favors done for them. Probably lying. Yeah. Rejected in the. Oh, so maybe these are people or individuals or individual, like a specific person who may have rejected you that no longer wants to reject you. Collective? Nah. If we wasn't good enough then, you ain't good enough now. Exactly. Some of you are actually around people that you do have good energy with. It doesn't have to be romantically. But people can't help but love you. It's your aura. Do you understand? Yeah, these are people that are, yeah, this is them. Collective. This is them. You're gonna know who these people are. Anybody around you that's going through shit like this out the blue, that's them. Same shit, different day. Told you that I said that before this card even came out. These are people that losing their cars, their houses. These are people that can no longer copy you. So for some of you, they was raw trying to impersonate you. I wouldn't be surprised if impersonation card did come out. Whilst my collective is too busy winning unbothered. Good for you, collective. Let me give you a bell for that. Let's give the collective a bell. Yay! Go collective. Go collective. Oh, the boobies. Excusez-moi. So yeah, I think they're more pissed off at the fact that you're unbothered. So it's like in their mind, they're saying, well, they're already up shit street without a paddle, so they don't have nothing to lose. So they're kind of going all out, which is weird, but you're still unbothered. We don't care. Yeah. It's because you see them as wolf in sheep's clothing. They're just mad that you figured them out. They're mad that you see right through them. These are people that just come disguised as friends. This could be told you. This could be people that you at one point was in some type of love relationship with. Somebody's been trying to send some type of spell to put you back in some type of addiction. That's not gonna work. Yeah. For some of you it is. You got exes out here. They're the ones out on these fake accounts trying to cyberbully you. Pathetic. I know, pathetic, but it is what it is. These are also people that are heavily addicted. That don't surprise me. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to drag you back to where they are. These are people that just want money from you. Told you. Told you. These are people in their ego. Told you. Fake smiles. Nothing authentic about these people. Broke asses. So be collective. I need to say this. This is what they do. These are people that engage in nothing but third parties. I did say that as well, innit? Typical Jezebelian spirit. They're not just broke physically, they're broke spiritually. They're impoverished, in fact. I told you they're going right back to where they started. The divine's making sure of that. This is why they're in their ego. This is why they're trying to fake smile around people. It's like they're trying to plead their case. But these are people that, again, continue to talk about you, slander you. So what I will say is definitely be mindful of if you have like because I don't use these things anymore because of this, yeah. Um Online bank accounts or online banking. I'm gonna look into this myself, but obviously I have to prioritize my time. These people have found ways to hack into your shit, steal little bits from you so that you wouldn't notice. Do you understand? So this is literally like a criminal ring. So they obviously have specific people that are like experts in hacking, and then what they do is they change things up on your account. Ask me how they're doing it. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Do you understand? Like, for instance, you'll open up your phone and then you'll physically see with your eyes things moving around on your phone. That's these people. So some of you, they did it to try and send you crazy or have you in some type of energy or fear. Listen, they only want you back around them, yeah, so that they can get out of their legal troubles they're going through. So anybody from your past, collective, leave them in the past. The divine wants you to know, yeah, do not go back to the people he healed you from. That doesn't make any sense. They can dirt dig all they want. The more they dirt dig, the more their shit's coming out. Do you understand? By trying to expose you, they're exposing themselves. They're obsessive. They're obsessed. They're not well in the head. Some of these people definitely need to be sectioned. Yeah, told you. These are just habitual, pathological liars who have no facts. They just gossip. And because they have all their little group collaborating and validating the same lies, this is how they sounded believable. These are like Oscar-winning performing actors. Because that's what they do, they act. But once you see through their act, it's a wrap. And the minute, because you did see through their act and you called it out, collective, you were spot on. They didn't like that. So their first defense is straight denial, or they try and deflect it back onto you. For some of you, you had people around you that was always coming out with, or using like third party gossip, made up third party gossip as a way to browbeat you. Does that make any sense? To then change the subject, to take the spotlight off of them. And that pissed them off. Do you understand? You're receiving genuine offers. They don't like that neither. They want you to be paranoid. They want you to have no trust. They want you to believe everybody's like them. This is why the divine is saying, anybody from your past that you know betrayed you, no. But it's up to you, collective. It's up to you. I'm telling you no purely because these people are suffering the repercussions of their actions. And I've said it already and I'll say it again. By you can accept people's apology, but you don't have to allow them back around you. You don't need to reconnect with these people at all. So many people may even lie and say, oh, I want to make things right. I want to prove myself. Bullshit. I'm telling you now, by you helping any of these individuals, all you're doing is agreeing to share their karma. Do you understand? And the minute you do that, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to project it all onto you. And that's going to delay you immensely. Do you understand? It may set you back too far. Yeah, I told you. These people are stalkers out here. And the thing about it, some of these people, if they was portraying you with their own characteristics, like say for instance, you got family members out here that are saying, oh, they're a whore, they're this, they're that. But that's everything they're doing. Not only that, they have a history of doing these things. Do you understand? And the reason why they got away with it in the first place is because no one did any fact checking. Again, these are well seasoned professional actors. But people are waking up to it. So whilst they're running around the community, yeah, trying to force people to believe their lies and the fact that they're not infected, they're not dying, they're not ridden with parasites, the vessel is not being overruled by, or their vessels being run by the entities they conjured up that they couldn't send to the collector. Yeah, this is why they're stalking you. You even got comic friends as well. Told you, they're the ones that are on these fake accounts. So do I see is some of these social media sites, they need to, and it's all because they don't want you to be financially stable. That's all it is. I mean, you've already outgrown these people. You're already doing better than these people. Do you understand? No matter how long it took you. It's funny how you've moved forward with your life, but these people are still 20 years in the past that they're holding on to. Pathetic. Yeah. These are people that are trying to bully and be forceful. It's like they're trying to threaten you. How are they doing it? Reporting your stuff on your account, trying to get you shadow banned. Even if they know anybody on these sites that has anything to do with like the algorithm. What? Do you know what? I hate these little puzzle things, collective. Yeah. Oh damn it. Yeah. It's like they're trying to control the narrative. They're trying to control the people around them. So these are very narcissistic individuals, demonic narcissistic individuals. And I can guarantee you, the flying monkeys are the same as they've been sleeping with. Because that's another way how they have control over people. So there's literally like they're puppeted in these people. And how do they do that? All it takes is one intimate act with these individuals. And they put spell work on you from the get-go. That's done deliberately. So that they can get these people to do their dirty work and act like their hands is clean. And it's not. And neither is the STDs you're passing around neither. They're mad because they couldn't set you up. For somebody, that's what they were trying to do. They were sending people in towards you to try and set you up, to try and get you on camera. Yeah, so these are people that want you hooked on them. For some of you, they try to get you hooked back on some type of substance that don't want you to move on. They're trying to keep you stagnant. They're trying to hold you back. They have no authority. Do you understand? You already cut ties. It is what it is. And these are also individuals that know you're nothing like them. So they know you will be married and you'll be married. You will get married for honor, not for money like these people. Or for status. That's these people. Gold diggers. For some of you, there's photo proof of what these people have been doing. Told you. They try to haunt you, now they're being haunted. But they want to, yeah. So what does that tell you? If they hate your spirituality, what does that tell you? If they hate your spirituality, let's just get down to the nitty gritty. What does that tell you? If they hate your spirituality, confirmation. Yeah. They're not of God. And that's the funny thing, and you get another thing as well. When you get some people that will ask you, oh, I serve my God this, my God that, my God this, my God that. Ask them, collective, what God are you talking about? Because we're talking about the creator God. We're not talking about the God of this realm. Do you understand? There's a big difference. Don't be fooled. Because a lot of people get tricked for that same little thing when people say, oh, they throw out the word of God, but which God are you talking about? Because remember, the devil thinks he's a God too. When these people sign an allegiance, they have to call the devil their God and denounce the creator. So whenever you come across people like this, ask them that exact question and watch the look on their face. If you see like the lips start to tremble, didn't I tell you someone's out here infecting the community? Nasty. Nasty. These are also people that don't want you to travel, see the world. This is why they're trying to steal from you. Yeah. They're stuck in their head. Because then everything they're trying is not working, collective. So, told you. These people are trapped in their head because they know they're bankrupt. They're trapped in their head because they know they're bankrupt, but they're still out here trying to fake flex. Now, if you're in a community, you know people who behave like this. 9 times out of 10, they ain't got a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of. These people survive purely off of vampirizing off of others. You know who these people are. It's clear to see. Watch how they move. You got people out here that, listen, I get some people may be crying collective, but hear what? They ain't crying over you. They're crying over their realization that is permanent. Because with all the spark I've been in, someone saying like, going back to whatever, whoever they paid to do it, if they did it themselves. Oh, shouldn't that have worked by now? They should have been back here a long time ago. These people wanted you as their footstool. Do you understand? Whilst you're out here too busy hustling, they'll never stop the collective. It doesn't matter what type of demonic magic they conjure up or rituals they try and do over the moon cycles. Remember, we're rubber and you're glue. Anything you project towards us bounces right back and sticks to you. Yeah, these are people that some people want to fight. So sometimes this could be some men trying to send some females towards you to try and physically put their hands on you. They're not that brave. They ain't that brave. Yeah. These are just very immature, childish, big ass, Graken ass, prehistoric ass adults. They're mad because you're in your boss daddy energy. They're mad. They're mad because they can't change your focus. They're mad because anything they do, anything they try, backfires. And because of now, man, they ain't got nothing to lose, they're not going to stop until the karma stops them. Looky here, looky here, looky here, looky here. And so it shall be. I'm literally seeing the divine saying to these people, you got what you wish for, just not in the way that you expected. Yeah. You may have somebody that is trying to bully you or threatening you to take them back or be in a relationship with them. So one-sided, toxic ass, narcissistic ass, Jezebelian ass relationship. Hell no. So like they're trying to force you to take back a devil. Oh, hell no. And it's funny because every time I hit the nail on the head, these same weirdos in my YouTube chat that hide like the cowards they are, they can never put their original face because they're weak. The minute I hit the nail on the head, they disappear. Every time the truth comes out, it smacks them like a steamroller. I kid you not. It literally takes their breath away. Yeah. These are people, that's what they do. This is the lifestyle that they choose to live. And that's fine. But you're not going to do it off of the backs of my collective. What the fuck did you think this was? That shit might have worked in the past. That shit ain't flying in 2026. So if I have to be the sacrificial lamb to teach people how to protect themselves and what to look out for from the people that's meant to be close to them, collective, I beg of you, please don't be in denial. Because I promise you, it's always the ones you least expect. Always the ones you least expect. Look to the ones closest to you. Another thing, any person around you that says they have your back, but yet they want to have a, but yet though outside of you, they're conversating with people that they know hate your guts. They ain't your people, collective. Do you understand? They can hold a grudge all they like. They need to hold a grudge on themselves. Do you understand? You get people that perfect their lives. Yeah, exactly what I just say to you. Bad karma. They want to find someone that they can get to share and offset their karma with. Oh, hell no, not the collective. I'm getting at there's photo proof of these individuals Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. There's proof of these people stalking you. Do you understand? Harassing you. Yeah. These are the original groupies. These are people that don't have any strength. They can't stand alone. These are people that use other people's energies to feel powerful. They have to be around other individuals to feel validated. Whilst the collective walks alone. Stands 10 toes in your power. Do you understand? They think that by you having less people because they've turned people against you, that's one thing, yeah? Make it make sense. They feel as though they're more popular because they're surrounded by fake people that are fake just like them. But what's when that karma's kicking in full force? Exactly. And they've been trying that as well. They've been trying to stalk you and watch you to find out when to send people towards you. Yeah. It's like these people are trying to get success off of you. They want to get clout off of you. Do you think that? Listen, these people are only, they feel like they're only relevant, yeah, when they're talking smack on your name. Failing to realize or to see the obsession behind it. They cannot keep our names out their mouth. So if they're so happy in their new life, why are you still talking about us? We don't talk about you. I ain't thinking about you. I know you thinking about me. We ain't thinking about you. You're just a dead memory. Say again. I ain't thinking about you. You know you thinking about me. You're just a dead memory. A past that could never be. Go on, collective. I don't know why that came out of me. They know you're a jackpot. Some of you are about to hit the jackpot. If you don't, not saying that I'm encouraging anybody to gamble. Some of you may want to, I don't know, buy a random lottery ticket, random lottery card. I mean, I don't bet. I don't do things like that. But yeah, I might buy a random one or like a random lucky dip or that kind of thing. Or maybe a couple. But yeah, try your luck. Because luck's on your side and you're shining. This is your time, collective. Everything you deserve is coming to you. Yeah, exactly. It's still on the bottom. Not only are you the jackpot, you understand? They know you got a jackpot coming towards you. The divine just chose to keep it hidden in what shape or form it's gonna come. And you have to do that because of these covert devils, these demonic, disease within parasitic devils. Yeah, their shit is played out. I think people are just getting bored of hearing the same shit different day. These are people that may have tried to pretend like you was obsessed with them, there was some type of romantic love affair, or even a fact of you still in some type of communication, which is a barefaced lie. Yeah. You know these are these people because look what's on the bottom. They're trying to message you from fake accounts. And then what they do is if you respond to it because it's a fake account, they're not showing their real face. They're altering it to make it look as though you're in some type of communication. Do you understand? It's like they change shit up. Some of you are about to travel or someone traveling towards you. Do you hear the sirens? Confirmation. They're waiting. They know they're just coming off at some point. This is unavoidable. Yeah, I told you. They cannot stop you from rising. They don't have the authority, they don't have the power, and they don't have the backing either. Remember, the creator trumps everybody, including the devil. Told you. So this tells me this is a con artist, male or female. Yeah, this is what they do. They put you into a false sense of romantic love affair, but all it is to steal your assets and steal your energy. Do you understand? Do you know what I mean? That's a warlock movement. For a lot of you, some of these warlocks, unfortunately, come from your own family members or are your own family members. Yeah. These are people that are out there wasting time. For some of you, they're trying to waste your time. I'm getting like they're trying to distract you so that you cannot focus on what you're supposed to be doing. This is another bottom of the barrel way to try and jump ahead of you. Do you understand? And remove you from your own destiny. It's not going to happen. Yeah. You just dust them off. These people are the dusty. They're prehistoric and they're dusty. And their time's up. The time's been up. These are people that refuse to sit down. Guess what? The universe is going to sit you down one way or another. Yeah, these groupie ass people. It is mad because you're uninterested. These people are being moved out of your existence. Some of these people are going to jail, let's be clear. That is mad because you don't give a damn. That's what's really pissing them off. You're not interested. Why would you be interested in trash? Told you. They're realizing, yeah. They thought they was getting some type of jackpot. When they chose to take a dirty offer, either that or they want you to take a dirty offer from some fake ass individual. And that could be in any way, shape, or form. I'm even getting like work wise as well. So if your instincts tell you it's not good, don't bother. This is someone, either somebody's spying on them or they're getting someone to spy on you, yeah, to try and get information so that they can cause trouble. That's all they do, wasting their time. Pathetic. I'm telling you, Claire, this is like bottom of the barrel pathetic. These people, literally. So whether if they was being funded, that's coming to an end or it has already. For some of you, like I said in it, these people put up their own as collateral. I bet they're regretting that one. And I'm airing that for some of you that have made new friendships. You can trust these people. I think for the most part, nobody's perfect. I get that, but these people don't have any negative intentions towards you. But for these other people, do dumb things, win dumb prizes. They now told you. They're going to jail. This is what they're trying to avoid. Somebody had some type of adjudication in their favor that they're trying to keep hidden. So them trying to waste time and hope for the best is not going to happen. This is another reason why they're stalking you. Yeah, they're going to jail for stealing something from you and trying to leave you in poverty. You know exactly who these people are. For some of you, you've been speaking on it. There's a lot of people out there speaking up on shit like this. Yeah. These are, yeah, the sirens again, confirmation. That's double confirmation. This is another reason why these people want to try and come back around you. If they think that my collective would help any of these people stay out of jail for crimes they committed, fraud, identity theft, it is what it is. You're going to jail. So that's a double confirmation. Can you confirm this spread, Spirit, please and thank you? Damn, that landed on the devil card. Yeah. Funny this landed on the devil card. Yeah, they're in their head about what the dumb shit they did. But that was their greed and their ego. And the fact that they was in lustful energy. Whether they stole it already or this is what they're trying to steal. And they know what's coming back to you. For some of you, they may have faked to death. Or that might have been their goal, was to take you out. Yeah. They were trying to make you lower your expectations. It's literally like, because they settled for trash, they want you to settle for trash. To settle for trash, sorry. Yeah. So a whole community told you. And that's the coven. Shit. That worked with family. So this is what they do. To steal other people's gifts. And it could even be their own family member. They don't business. That's how greedy these people are. Yeah. This is how they was able to obtain some type of wealth. So say for instance, if you are the beneficiary and your name's on the deed more than theirs is, they want to take you out or find some way to remove you or fake marry you so that they can claim what's yours. But they all work together to keep these little secrets that you don't get informed, and they're all getting caught out for it. So this, it involves like someone stole your mail, maybe even redirected your mail. But some of you, you know for a while that someone stole your mail because they made sure that you was out the property before. They was given like a timeline on when this shit was gonna come. So everything was pre-planned and strategized. So that tells me they use somebody's lover or ex-lover and are all in concern. So this is an older person. Yeah, message in reverse. So that tells me they stole somebody's information, or they stole a message meant for somebody else, or they open up someone else's messages. Yeah, about a gift left to them. Collaboration. This is what that saying goes: no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah. A couple, false person. These may be the people that was hired to do this. That are in despair. Give me something called this message in the reverse, Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah. They know they're going to jail. They know they're going to jail. So it's either one or two things. Either they're trying to long out some type of yeah. So this is someone that probably impersonated you or stole your identity, collective. Do you understand? Yeah. And this kind of came out. So this is someone that's probably masquerading as you. Again, stolen identity. It came up sideways. There's two cards here. Yeah. So maybe these people are in a house. They're not a privileged individual. Maybe that's being exposed. Maybe someone's in a property that belongs to you, collective. Told you. They are the thief. And I'm getting for some of you, this is what they do. They are a professional thief. They get into a relationship specifically to do this. Do you understand? Which also exposes the fact of, for a lot of you, collector, I just tell it like it is. What it is, yeah, you got a lot of men out here that really despise women. Yeah. And because they know that we have the spiritual gifts of like intuition and foresight, which things that they don't have. Not, don't get me wrong, they have their own gifts, but they want the kind of gifts that females have. So this is why they're doing what they're doing. So this is literally like, say for instance, an organization that's like just men, a secret coven of men. That's sleep with each other, mind as well. That's how they pass around whatever energy it is from whoever they picked on. Do you understand? Whoever their target is, basically. That's how they share the energy. They all engage in this mass. It's kind of like a sex ritual, just like a sex cult. But these are also men that have got like multiple different Jezebels attached to them. Witches, I mean to say, straight witches, dark witches, because they're not light witches. Light witches don't move like that. They don't conduct themselves like that. That's a fact. So their tactics is to deflect. Do you understand? To keep their little dirty secrets. And the fact that it was destined for them to be exposed like this. Because some of these people are messing with children. So yeah, now you're taking the piss. Yeah, I told you. Why is it that only that child card came out in the back to front? Confirmation. That's my energy flipping shit upside down. Is it one or two things? They've been doing this to you since you was a child, or they've been stealing from you since you was a child. So for some of you, this goes back a long time. And the fact that it's coming out now, that's what's putting these people under. The stress of it alone is making these people, whatever ailments or illnesses that they have, is making it worse. It's exacerbating the situation. Definitely. And I'm mad that you have pattern recognition, which is something they don't understand. Why don't they understand it? Because they don't have it. And they're on here stalking to try and find out how we know these things. Don't tell them shit. I know someone trying to attack my temples. I rebuke you. Return to sender. All negativity, any spell rep, return to sender. Amplified by 10. So it is, so it shall be. There's nothing you can do to me. So, yeah. We may have to carry this on. I'm just trying to find a way. How can you pre-record it? That's what I was looking for. Oops. Some of you have a lot of protection from animal spirits as well. So if you've noticed that a lot of animals are drawn to you, and babies, weirdly enough. It's your energy. Spirit, what animal spirit is working with the collective? Please and thank you. What animal spirit surrounds my collective? Please and thank you. Can I get? I was gonna say, can I get 3? Maybe 4? Shit. And guess what? 3 came out. We got the zebra, the fish. Yeah. Some of you have a serious dragon spirit that is guarding you, that is fiercely protecting you. Damn. 2. This is you. What do you call it? Being resurrected. Yeah, these people tried to destroy you, take you out, obliterate you. Yeah, they tried it. I'm cheering like they tried to what's it called? Engage in some type of witch hunt. As well as they tried to sacrifice you. And it's causing too much issues for whatever little coven they're a part of. It's bringing too much heat to these people. And they don't like that. They don't like exposure. Yeah. So I don't know if some of you may be feeling restless or anxious. What I will say is that may not be your energy. It may be a projection. But if you are stressed about anything, it will be heightened depending on who you're around or who you're listening to or what you're allowing in your psyche. Detach, whatever it is. So if you have to write down like a little affirmation, or what I find good is listen to, like, you can get like frequencies or binaural beats. That helps as well. If you're someone that's always been like an overthinker or like someone that overanalyzes things, especially when you're trying to get to a solution that's for your best interest, do you understand? Just give it to your angels. Whether you speak it verbally or you say it in your mind, but whatever it is, um, you might be focused on something a bit too much. So it might be consuming you. That makes any sense. So find another distraction, like, I don't know, walk through the woods, do some art, paint. Um, just do something that brings you some level of relaxation, is what I would say. Nothing that's gonna, like, I won't go out and start doing like crosswords or word puzzles, because that's just gonna add more to your psyche. That makes any sense. Do something that is fun, makes you laugh. Do you understand? Even if it is cheesy. Don't matter. And it says the fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to a wariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with your lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. And again, also as well, yeah, because some of us have I don't know if you've gone through some type of ascension or maybe ascension symptoms, you need to prepare for like moon cycles, because I've noticed that, or that's what I've observed anyway. When certain moon cycles come around, because of the potency of it, and because you're in such a high frequency and you're aligned, basically, what that means is, not saying you're feeling this, but I'm not saying that. What I mean is you're feeling the energy of the moon. So basically, if your mind isn't clear, whatever it is you're thinking about is going to heighten. Does that make any sense? So you're going to need to do that to protect yourself. Do you know what I mean? Or just remind yourself that you're safe. You've got nothing to worry about. Everything will work itself out for your best interest. Do you understand? But just be mindful in it. It says when you're in balance, you're adaptable and you travel well. When you're out of balance, you're distracted and you change your mind often. So if you notice you're, I don't know, going back and forth, or you're more uncertain, just focus more in it. But it is doable. So to bring yourself back into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. That's not for everybody. It's like if it fits in it. Do you know what I mean? And the next one is fire. So we got the zebra, which is a fire animal. Zebra. There it is. Oh yeah. This is for some of you, not all of you. So whatever resonates, implement. Take whatever tools you need, but I cannot tell you how to implement them. You have to implement them what suits or what adjusts to your needs best. Only you know. You understand? And for the zebra, it says eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, sorry, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may hint to pack your bags. I was saying the other day, and it's somebody wanting to like travel, or when you do those things where it's like a package deal, but you go to like multiple different places. You know what I mean, innit? When you're in balance, you're worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. Okay. When you're out of balance, you're jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure or art. Didn't I just say to you art? Or an epic adventure. Do something crazy like I don't know. Go into the woods. In the daytime, no. Not to my not so much. Only because obviously the weather in it. Unless you live in a place where the weather's great and there's no rain and so forth and so forth, and it's not muddy, there's no like slippery slopes, so there's no way of you falling down and smashing your head. Do you understand? The Phoenix. 2 spirit cards, that is a blast. Freedom from suffering, a past karma, reincarnation. What was I saying to you about transformation, ascending? Thank you. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. Tapas. I have no idea what tapas is, but anyway, look it up, guys. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering for too long. Something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the furnace is hit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and the lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts your spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves. It says the phoenix, oh yeah, it's connected to the first chakra, which is your root chakra. Yeah, the ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This ethern center is called the Muladhara, or our root chakra. The ascent of the phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karma is slowly burned, it rises from the ash towards the navel. Again and again, it makes its journey from the first to the third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Claim it if you want, collective. Yeah, the dragon. So this is more for people that embrace their self, embrace their own authenticity, because it's exactly what it says. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. So maybe the karmics could learn a thing or two. Not saying it's gonna make any difference because yeah, some people are already stuck in our ways. It is what it is. Nobody cares. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. What I say to you? Trust your inner compass. Do you understand me? When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our body, witnessing the most omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back for a ride. And as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eye sees beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Ajni is dim, and Ajni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just mention the dragon stirred the embers of intelligence within you. So, do you know what I'm saying to this one? Maybe some people are realizing that they prejudged and misjudged you. It's like, you get people in the world that, especially people when they're jealous as well. It's like they feel like if they keep saying that you're a certain way or you're this or you're that, they're hoping that you start to believe that too. So in essence, that's the same way as like they're it's like they're trying to bully you into dimming your light. Do you understand? And not standing in your authenticity, not seeing yourself for who you truly are. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these people are out here wearing masks. Do you understand me? Living false lives. Don't be one of them, collective. It says the dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. So I would say that's your solar plex. The sages believe health of the fire of the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Yeah. What do you reckon to that then? I like it. I was liking that one, literally. So those of you that know you've overcome like a lot of things and don't um hold grudges, like these weird karmic individuals, it is what it is. Let them be the grudge holders. Do you understand? It's like they want you to be like them and hold a grudge in that way so that you can block your own blessings. Do you understand? And you can tell just by the way they're moving. I just heard the sign of why I'm hearing this song. Someone likes the way you move, collective. Or the way you move is drawing attention. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So yeah. That's all I'm gonna add to that one. I like to keep it short and sweet. I can't remember what time did I start? I don't know, about 6:30. Yes, I've been on about an hour and a half.